What is a UFO's favorite soothing hot beverage? A. Flying saucer bull tea. Welcome to the stream, my friends. Happy Monday. Thank you very much for being here tonight. I hope you're doing well, my friends. Oh, welcome in. We've got a EpiPen first in chat tonight. Welcome in, followed by Greg's Retro Channel and a raid from Itarama. Welcome in, Itty and Raiders, right at the start of the stream. EpiPen says, Frownie, I need you to play Chips Challenge so I don't have to. There is a degree of that. Frownie will play it so you don't have to. There is a degree of that to the stream, but as for when I'm going to get around to my next specific request like that, I don't know. I've got a lot of trash I'm subjecting myself to. Maybe one day, EpiPen. Itty, I hope you had a good stream playing Sea of Thieves. I hope that treated you well. Itty is another very laid-back streamer, my friends, and a super ghouls and ghost enthusiast. Sir Rackablam, welcome in. Glad to have you here as well, my friend. Was fun. They have a Monkey Island add-on. I have not played a Monkey Island game. I've heard mixed things. There are some people that think I would enjoy a Monkey Island game, and there's some people that have told me that I would probably hate it, so I don't know. My point-and-click experience is so limited, I can't really say which way it would go. You don't seem to be having a hard enough time and failing at stuff enough lately. You're making too much progress in games for me to watch and enjoy. Well, don't worry, EpiPen. That surely won't last. That definitely won't last. Oh... So this is a plug and play. It's called 50 Video Games Included, and just a heads up, it's kind of damaged, so we may get some scratchy or broken audio. So if I hurt your ears tonight, well, apologies in advance. Yeah, fix this real quick. There we go. See, kind of like that. The audio tends to cut in and out a lot, and I've tinkered with it to try and fix it. I don't really know what I'm doing, though, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But this is a collection of mini games. Some of them are really great. Some of them are almost magical. And they're all janky and terrible and broken, but some of them in very delightful ways, and others not so much. I have slowly chipped away at this for the past couple years. We've been working on it for a long time, and I'm trying my best. I'm really trying to make it to the end of every game in this collection. Now, some of them don't seem to have ends. Unless maybe you play it until the game, breaks or, runs out of memory or something. Some of them definitely have, definite natural endings. Sometimes it even has, an ending screen that, tells you beat the game. And those are great. Some of them, though, seem to loop or go on forever. Some, a rare few of them, seem like they probably have endings, but they are so brutally difficult, and they go on for so long, I don't really have any hope of beating them. But I'm trying my best to clear pretty much every one. And so far, the ones we've beaten: Wonder Rabbit, Police vs. Thief, Road Worker, Forest Adventure, Rabbit Village, River Jump. Beat all those. Fish Story probably has an ending, but I made it 20-something levels in, and it's just so hard and just keeps going. So I don't know. Depth Bomb, I think we beat. Burbles, I think we beat. Cannonade, Diamond, Island. Power Robot is like Fish Story. It probably ends, but it's way too many levels, way too difficult. We beat this, we beat this, we beat this. Dune Wars I did not beat. It feels impossible. Water Pipes and Aquarium, I think we beat both of these. Final Blood, I think, is broken and impossible to beat. Frantic Mouse and Goblet Tower and Hallyhoo, I think we beat. I don't think we beat Cannonade. I think Cannonade is endless. Because I also think Lunarian is endless. It's basically a reskin of Cannonade. Lunation we beat, Mad Christmas, Man in Red, Memory Test, Mowing. Mowing was an epic adventure, but we beat that one. We beat Octopus, Panzer Attack, Burrow Explorer. Pathway is broken. We beat Pizza Boy. Pobble, I think, is a reskin of Lunation. We beat that one. I don't remember what Pulveration is. We beat Chess, and that's not Chess. It's actually Othello. But we did beat it. Rural Goblin is broken. Seawolf I beat. Snake I did not beat. And that might be beatable. Snake we'll probably want to go back to. Snowball we beat. Submarine. I don't remember Submarine. Archer we beat. Oh, no, Archer we didn't beat. Archer's another one. We might be able to beat it. Twinfish is broken, but I think we beat it regardless. Jumping Kid we beat. Jumping Kid was really good. Wildworm we started, but haven't beaten yet. And the last 4 we haven't played. So that's a long rundown. But now you're caught up to speed. Everyone's caught up to speed. Itty says about Monkey Island, I think you would appreciate parts of it, but some of the puzzles can be strange. EpiPen says, I think you would like it. There's a mod that's probably better? No way. Don't even talk to me about mods. We gotta stick with the original versions. Oh, you need the manual at some point? I don't know. I don't know. We'll worry about that another day, I guess. Alright, so let's start with Wildworm. So this is collect the fruit, avoid the enemies, I think is all there is to it. And, oh yeah, I remember how this one works. Eventually, the fruit makes us grow. And if we eat enough pieces of fruit, we grow big enough that we can turn the tables and start attacking the enemies. We're not there yet. Yeah, but you kind of robbed us of an experience now, EpiPen, because if you never told me that, imagine how much fun it would be if I tried to play the game and I got stuck because I didn't know that. You're not You're not thinking the way that I think. See, knowledge like that just makes me, like, telling me, like, you see, knowledge like that just makes me not want to play it at all. You're never gonna sell me on, oh, there's a mod that fixes a broken game. Telling me a game is broken is just gonna make me not want to play it. So, does this mean... I don't know at what stage I'm actually transformed enough to be able to go on the offensive. That looked like it powered me down. Well, we're not there yet. Hey cows, welcome in. Happy Monday. What is it? Star Tropics is like that too, where you have to have the manual. I did play that one. That was already spoiled for me going into it. So I guess I have been in that situation before. But, unfortunately, like, I mean, that game's not even on the table for me. Either way, even if I wanted to play it, like, right away. It's not easy to get on console. I see we're playing the best game of all time, Cows says. I thought you'd probably be excited. We've only got 5 games left, Cows. I mean, except for ones that I might want to go back and give another try. That's both wonderful and terrible news. I know I was here the last time you played this because I remember you played this game before you ended the stream. Yeah, we got a little sample of this one before. I feel like this one is probably beatable. But I think I'm gonna need, like... I think I'm gonna need some, really crazy luck to make it happen. These bees keep ruining me. I did open up the 50 video games included and take a look around to see if I could diagnose the source of my audio problems. If I could figure out where the loose or broken wire was. But I didn't see anything that looked odd. I didn't really fix the problem, but it's been working for us so far tonight. There's a little bit of static when I was messing with it at the start, but fingers crossed. It might hold together well enough to get us through the last to get us through the last handful of games here. Hey, Pokemons, welcome in. How dare Twitch not notify me? They'll receive a strongly worded email from my attorney, Phoenix Wright. Now, there are some games, and you know what? There are some games I know I wouldn't be able to live through. It's basically all words. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I would be able to take it. I know my sister really likes the Phoenix Wright games. She's very opposite me in her gaming tastes. Such great music. I wanted to make a joke where I pretended to misunderstand your comment to be in praise of the music in this game. I was a millisecond quicker on the on getting the bot. Just lucky timing. This game has some real bangers. Oh no. Oh no. Why is it spawning all the fruit at the edges of the screen? The edge of the screen is so dangerous. Doesn't matter, I just got killed in the middle of the screen. The middle of the screen's dangerous too. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do about the bee. It's all just luck. I can't clear a single stage. I know I've cleared stages in this before. I think the bee actually can't get you when you're super small. I think you have to level up at least once before the bee can actually get you. Alright, is this leveled up enough? Can I actually attack the other enemies now? I'm going for it. Nope, that's not enough. Oh my goodness. It's dangerous everywhere there's green. None of the buttons do anything. This is a D-pad only game. I got really lucky there. No! It shouldn't be allowed to turn around. That's the worst. Thank you, cows. There you go. You didn't have to wait long enough for your turn to get one. They're coming out in force tonight. It's because even the bots know. Even the bots recognize that we've got some top tier. We've got some top tier gaming on the stream tonight. I'm still alive. No, that's still not good enough? Get out of here. At least the bots have taste. I don't remember how long we played this for last time. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since we picked this one up. So I'm not sure, I'm not sure how many hours I should give it. There's stage one. I was wrong. We can't go on the offensive. I must have been thinking about a different game. I thought when we got big enough we could eat the other bugs. But sadly, that's not how this one works. Mazin, welcome in. Good to see you, my friend. I can actually pause. Raising Horses is the only game we've played that's better than this. I have bots coming to me every time I have swearing in my stream titles. It's the because I've got a buzzword in my title. That's why the bots are coming in. You might be right. I didn't think about that. Shouldn't be here, it's morning for me. I have buzz bees in the game, too. Yeah, I really wish I didn't, too. The bees are ruinous. 1, 2... 2 gives us our first upgrade. Then what? 3? 1, 2. Nope, just 2 more. 1, 2. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 3? All right. What's the buzzword today? Oh, UFO 50. That's an ancient game that was super popular on Twitch, like what, 2 weeks ago? Now it's now it's ancient history. The tree with the crazy smile and 1,000-yard soulless stare in the background I find disturbing. I don't trust that tree either, Cow says. Hey, Chozo, welcome in. Oh, lurking. Right on. I like the tree. Thank you for the lurk. I should have checked the VOD from the last time I played this. I just learned something horrible. I thought that when we were small, the bee wouldn't be able to grab us, but apparently I was wrong. I didn't know if we were going to be seeing Chozo anymore. I thought that he was maybe not going to be on Twitch for a while, and thus wouldn't be in need of a sword. But I don't really want to go into someone else's business that's not mine. There was a Flash game called Fishy where you played a fish and ate smaller fish and grow bigger until you make your fish tank explode. Kind of played like this game here. I think that's why I was confused, Mazin. Because I think there's another game that's pretty much exactly like that in this collection. Because I thought when you reached a certain point in this one that you turn the tables on the enemy. Oh, I broke the audio. I thought that you would turn the table on the enemies and be able to attack them when you grew to a certain size, and that's not the case. I was wrong. But I think there is a fish game where you do that in this collection. You don't grow big enough to explode the tank, though. It doesn't have nearly as exciting of an ending. That they made that bee able to turn around. That they made that bee able to turn around is unforgivable. It's already virtually impossible to avoid. Zergling, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for 125 streams. Surprised to see you play this game again. Well, I guess it's been so long I forgot how bad this went last time. Did we even give this a proper try last time? I thought we only sampled it. I don't think we gave it the 2 or 3 hours that these games usually earn, right? I think earn was maybe a bad choice of word. We'll see how far I make it tonight. Oh, and Budafingers, welcome in. Great to have you here, of course. Snake on our Nokia phones. Snake is actually included in this as well. I don't think it's exactly the same. Well, it's pretty similar. I tried Snake and couldn't beat it. I don't know why that didn't count as a death, but sure, thanks. This game is so unfair. It's kind of unfair in both directions, but that doesn't help as much as you would think. Never beat Snake, always end up curling and trapping myself. I would imagine that, well, I don't know. I would imagine at least some, if not most, versions of Snake are kind of unwinnable anyway, right? Ultimately. It's kind of like Tetris, where it's just supposed to get harder until you inevitably lose. But there is no real win. There is no real winning. I'm anything but a Snake expert, though. Even even though I used my big Nokia brick phone like, I don't know, 10 years past its obsolescence. I would be surprised if I logged more than mere minutes in Snake across all those decades. I'm a 3 on a scale of 1 to 10 when it comes to Snake expertise. It's probably about right. Let me read through the chat here. It's I can't look away from this game, so I miss 90% of what's being said. And Pokemon says I spent more time playing Snake than calling people. Sort of the opposite experience. Like the lawnmower game. You mean the lawnmower game in this collection? Snake has a kill screen, technically. This game is pretty childish. Maybe someday he'll grow out of it. Only if I eat enough vegetation from my lawn. I came across a random Castlevania The Adventure stream and they called the Fireball Whip the Gun Whip. I was thinking about that, Mazin, when you were talking about when you were listing Castlevania games where you can use a gun, or Castlevania characters who use guns. I was gonna tell you should have included Christopher. I was gonna make that comment and I didn't, and now I regret it. The Nokia phone is durable enough to crack a diamond. I don't know when I gave up. I don't know when I finally gave up my Nokia phone. It has to have been sometime after... It has to have been sometime after 2012. Because I think I still had it when I moved to Texas. That was around then. This is awful. Hey, P-Pen, thank you for the resub. Thank you for the 8 months. Very much appreciate the support and the generosity. Thank you for that. You seem like a dad phone person to me. What? What could have possibly given anybody the impression that I still use outdated technology? Why would anyone think that about me? I don't understand. Christopher's the true gunslinger. That's the one you're talking about? Yeah, I was talking about that mowing game before. That one was an adventure. That mowing game, how many levels that had? That had 90, I think that had 98 levels, that mowing game. It took forever. It would behoove you to avoid those bees. Well done. I believe in the I believe in personal protection and responsible weapon ownership, Mazen. Last time I picked up my phone 3 years ago, I said I don't want a smartphone, I want a dumb phone. The lady responded with, "Sir, we don't sell dumb phones here." Not outdated, retro, Cal says. I'm using streaming software on a modern platform. That throws people off. Yeah, but I'm doing it with the most barely functioning technology I could get my hands on. Hey, Board Gems, welcome in. The LimeWire version of A Bug's Life. Tommy, welcome in. I do have a rather cool, like, antique axe. That would make quite the weapon. It's not double bladed though. Hey, Sweesh, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. I don't think axes actually. I don't think axes actually make for especially effective weapons. But they earn all the style points. They certainly work for intimidation, Cal says. Has the sleeping situation with the baby improved? Not really. Not really, Tommy. We've been making more of an active effort to, We've been making more of an active effort to have him put in bed, to have him in bed like at a consistent time with a more consistent routine and try to keep him there. But he's just so awake at night. He's just he's super sleepy all day long, and then he's just super wired all night. So it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. I've got a bag of garlic at home. That's all the protection I need for home defense here in Europe, Mazin says. Axebird Spear Sword, the most dangerous weapon in existence. Did you decide on a name for little Frownie yet? No, Jelly and I decided just wait. Just wait till he's old enough to name himself. We thought that was the best way. We thought that was the best way to handle it. If you break into Frownie's home, a mad lad with a Mega Man hat and pistol will greet you. Oh yeah, I guess I shouldn't have been so coy. I guess I shouldn't have been so coy about my gun ownership when I've got photographic evidence right above my head, huh? That is a pretty silly move. The baby will name himself Little Frownie. Thank you for the congrats, Board Jams. What do you call him? Well, around the house we tend to call him Baby Man around the house. That's his sort of nickname. In regard to like his actual legal name, I think we'll keep that one to ourselves. I'll tell you this. I won't. If you guess, I'm not going to tell you if you're right or wrong. But I'll at least narrow it down. He has the same name as a villager from Animal Crossing. Good luck. I think that's vague enough. There's like a few thousand villagers, right? Baby Man isn't his legal name. Then what's my new nickname? Please don't make his real name Baby Man. My bet goes for Frankenstein. The picture's what got me thinking of the first place, Mazin says. Was Dante high on the original baby name list? You know. It was maybe somewhere on the list. Definitely in the top 500. Skeleton biker. Now that's a rad name. That's his middle name. Baby man, skeleton biker, Frownie. It blows my mind. It blows my mind. I've actually watched people stream Castlevania 64 and make it up to the boss fight with the skeletons on motorcycles and then complain about them like they're a bad thing. I cannot wrap my head around that. The skeletons on steampunk motorcycles. It's the most rad enemy in any video game ever. And there are people out there that actually consider that a negative point against the game. I can't wrap my mind around it. I cannot think how these people think. People are entitled to their wrong opinions, Cow says. That they are. They're entitled to my opinion. The skeletons of the sidecar have machine guns, too. In 1850. Yeah, it doesn't say exactly what year it happens, right? It says the mid 1800s. So like that could be anywhere between like 1840 to 1860, right? Would be like the range for the mid 1800s. It's not even that anachronistic, right? Because like the first motorcycles were invented when, like the 1880s. So and I expect Dracula's castle to be a little bit, ahead of the rest of the world in its scientific advancements. I thought the same thing with the zombie game where the zombies are riding motorcycles. How could anyone complain? It's so rad. Are we aiming for level 99? I mean, maybe, Pokemon. So far, I can't make it past level 3, so... 1850 is a banner year for the repeating pistol and Nitro. The second game dates the games. I'll have to see about that. I need to play. I need to hurry up and play Legacy of Darkness. I finally finished Castlevania 64. I've done both difficulties. I've gotten the good ending with both characters. I don't really have any reason not to play the second one. I just haven't done it. I think about it a lot, but I just always have other stuff. Always have other stuff going on, like this. Ghost Rider's the only other skeleton I know riding motorcycles, and he's pretty cool. This game is impossible. Oh, I don't think I finished my sentence earlier, but I was saying I should have checked the VOD to see how well I did at this last time. I should have checked the VOD to see what level I made it up to when we played it before. It's been a couple months since we last picked up 50 video games, so I'm really fuzzy. I think I'm gonna move on to the next game though pretty soon. I think this might have to be a loop back to it kind of game. Because I know I've already put about an hour into it, I think, on another night. And I don't feel like I'm getting any better at it. Seems like we actually get an extra life for every stage we clear, which is pretty nice. It's unbelievable. I'm missing out so bad of Legacy by not playing Legacy of Darkness. Yeah, So, I played the very start of Legacy of Darkness a long time ago. I played like the first level or two, and I didn't like it at the start. I don't like being forced to play as the werewolf guy. Immediately I was like, this is a downgrade. Where's Reinhardt? And I don't know, that first level with the ship, I just didn't think was very good. I feel like people who don't like Castlevania 64 always say Legacy of Darkness is better. But I feel like people who like Castlevania 64 always say Legacy of Darkness is worse. And what I mean by that is like people who don't like either game, that just kind of parrot an opinion they've heard, always say Oh, Legacy of Darkness fixes everything wrong with CV64, and it's the better game. When they haven't really played either one, I come across that sort of opinion a lot. But like people that like played and enjoyed Castlevania 64 and then play Legacy of Darkness almost always tell me that CV64 is better. So that also has in the past, like, you know, made me think maybe I'm not missing out on that much. Yeah, and then I stopped. I only played the first part of it. It was a long time ago when I first got the cartridge. I was just playing a little bit of it to try it out. You know, make sure the cartridge worked. And it didn't make a very good first impression, so I didn't ever bother to go back and finish it. Frownie knows what it's like to play Metal Gear Solid 2 now. Be disappointed by the first part of it. My Metal Gear Solid experience is so limited and so bad. I've spent a total of 3 hours of my life playing Metal Gear Solid, and it was 3 hours of misery. It was on the stream, so you can check it out. I recommend not doing that. It's a painful VOD. It's obvious. Mazin agrees. See, it's obviously worse. But you have to check it out. It's pretty much DLC before it was a thing. Yeah, I do want to check it out. Just out of my love for CV64, I feel like I need to play Legacy of Darkness all the way through. I'll get around to it. No skeleton bikers. Major problem. There's an urban legend that the character of Sorrow from Metal Gear is based off a physics teacher from my school because he looks like him, and one of the game designers graduated from my school. I don't know the character. That'd be a pretty wild connection, though. Only played it once and never again. It enriches the experience of the first game in retrospect. You'll understand when you see it. Maybe I'll give it a go if I finally get some of the stuff on my current schedule finished up. If I ever beat Pizza Tower and Dark Souls 2. Welcome in. Is that I'm Cart? Welcome in, Cart. Thank you for joining us. Really the bottom of the barrel gaming. What are you talking about? This is 50 video games included. There's 50 of these. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're doing well. This is, unfortunately, this is the kind of stuff I really like. "50 of the best video games included." Watch out. Cows is a super fan of this collection. Alright, we are going to look at the next game, though. We are going to look at the next one. When I play Legacy of Darkness, it kind of shoots you a notification. Yeah, I'll do that, Mazin. Someone grew up with this. I know. Can you imagine? Can you imagine having such a blessed childhood? So the thing is, I really got sucked in when we first started playing this, because this game, Wonder Rabbit, was like the perfect... It was the perfect amount of jank. It was, and it was short and sweet, and yeah, I mean, a lot of these games have been alright. But that's Wildworm. We're gonna have to go back to Wildworm. I don't feel like I'm making progress in Wildworm. So we're gonna take a look at Goalkeeper. We'll see something new. It's refreshing to see Frownie playing an arcade game, even if it is the best one ever. When did this... No, this isn't a multi-cart. This is a plug-and-play EpiPen. And I think we looked this up. This plug-and-play is shockingly new. I don't remember when it came out. We looked it up one stream, and it came out in like 2004 or something like that. Oh, I think it might be even newer than that. That seems too old to be shocking. When is the 50 video games included from? Do you remember, Cows? (2009). Thought I could pull up a picture of it real quick. But I didn't have the year on the outside of it. Alright, let's see what Goalkeeper's like. Alright, well, not my best start. Oh no. What am I gonna do? It's so fast. I have an idea of like, I imagine the perfect strategy is just to be 1 pixel to a particular victory. Let's go. Oh, I moved too early. So it's if you go to one side, it's gonna shoot it to the opposite side no matter what, right? So my thought is to just be like 1 pixel like off to the left, and then time it so that I can move over to the right before it goes in. Ugh. It'd be nice if there were some sound cues. Oh my goodness. And my experience in multi-carts is super limited. I do own a couple of them. Um, I have a multi-cart for the GBA that got us a whole bunch of garbage on it. I've got one for the Famicom. I think I have two of them for the Famicom. I actually don't know what's on either of them though. I haven't really ever explored them yet. One of them has an image of Sonic on it though, so that's promising. And I have one for the original Game Boy, but that one doesn't work. Um, I've never been able to get that one to work. Look at that crowd. The audience's faces look like a bunch of W's. Uh, and people call Castlevania the Adventure Limited. Oh, I'm actually playing right now. I didn't know that. How have I scored 3 points? Hang on, let's restart. I thought it was running a demo. I didn't know it was actually playing. There we go. Oh no. So next level. All right, let's go. We made it to another level. I don't know. I haven't figured out if it's random or if it's actually responding to me or if it's in a pattern. I think all of those possibilities would be terrible for various reasons. I actually am beginning to suspect it's not reacting to me at all, though. Yeah, it must not be. Well, let's just see. If I stand over here this whole time, will it fire them all the way in the... Will it fire the last three in the opposite direction if I don't move? Nope. It has nothing to do with my positioning. Oh, no. Hey, VHS, welcome in. Hey, Frownie, how's it going? Pretty alright. I'm having a good time tonight. The game is... maybe not going the best. Game over. So you have to get at least 3, I think, to move to the next level. I kind of love to watch people stream jank plug-and plays. Hey, you're in the right place tonight. I love playing jank plug-and plays. The only problem is I don't own enough of them. And a lot of them that I own, I get burned a lot on plug-and plays because I pretty much buy every one I come across whenever I'm out, like at yard sales or thrift stores. But I pick up a lot of them that turn out to not actually work. Wanted to mention, since you watch YouTube on TV too, if you go to the playlist instead of individual videos, you get less ad time. Thank you for the tip, Pokemons. I mean, I've actually just been paying for the subscription to YouTube. It's just worth it. It's for watching YouTube on TV as much as we do. It's worth the subscription fee. And we don't subscribe to anything else. So like, cause like I don't do like Netflix or Hulu. I do Amazon Prime, but we don't do that for the streaming. We do that for the shipping. So if the streaming stuff there, I tend to forget it exists, so we usually don't watch stuff on it very much. But anything that's there is just basically a bonus. Can never own enough. All right, from the top. Can't install an ad blocker on a smart TV. Yeah, I mean, maybe someone knows how to do it, but I don't know how to do it. I think I'm not missing much. I'm going to go to sleep now. Greet Ronaldo from me when you beat this, Mazin says. I don't get the reference. But thank you for stopping in, Mazin. I hope that you sleep well. Have a fantastic tomorrow, my friend. Always good to see you. Why victory? Why did that say victory? Does it always say victory? What does it say when I miss the ball? Goal. So I missed the ball and it said victory the other time. But why? Football player, obviously. I thought the guy was famous enough in world soccer. He's a Brazilian legend. I'm afraid I'm ignorant, Maz, and I don't know anything about soccer. I don't know anything about most sports, though. Yeah, what's soccer? Sometimes a shot misses off the pipe. Be nice if I could increase the odds of that happening. Plug and plays you buy don't work because of the thousands of hours they spent playing all those awesome games. This hanging out on the right and moving to the left strategy is treating me pretty well. No! The game heard me. So the double digits in the level counter does make me a little nervous. But there's really no rhyme or reason to the number of levels that any of these games have. Like, we played games that have 1 level, 2 levels, 9 levels, 98 levels. It could be anything. Uh-oh. If I don't get this next one, the run's dead. Oh, thank goodness. Oh no, I have to do it perfect. No, I've already failed. Oh no. Come on, 2 out of 3. Wasn't good enough. So, that's a shame. I'll show you strategy. It was considerate of them to have no music or sound effects so I could really focus on the game, without distraction. It's nice when the developers are looking out for you like that. It's really favoring the right-hand side this time. But it can't keep doing that. Alright, we cleared a stage. The Dark Souls method taken to a whole new level. And internet problems, so we're glad you're back, Port Jams. Oh, I have used Tubi before as well, but not a whole lot. That's the free one, right? Hey, Buffalo, welcome in. Welcome to 50 video games included. Current game is called Goalkeeper, and it might be pure RNG, this game. It seems to basically be just predict the coin toss. If I haven't, if there is a strategy, I haven't really figured it out. You're looking at it wrong. It's designed to protect the goal, as in the end, it's not meant to be passed. It's the end of the game is the thing that's being kept. Can I give you a tip? Pokemon says. Not yet, please. I feel like I've got a good chance of beating this completely independently. And I'd rather not damage that. Yeah, it puts my $100 bill away. Oh, you got me. I'll have to live with my decision, though. No, stop doing that. Rip. I've already lost. Every one of them went over there to the right-hand side. I got 1 out of 5. Oh, my goodness. That was horrible. Why? Why is it like this? Hey, Human, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Very tempted to get a Steam Deck. Getting tired of buying new consoles and losing access to all my old games. Here's to say the PlayStation 6 or the console after the Switch 2 will keep the backward compatibility. They can't be trusted. I mean, I wouldn't expect any of your digital purchases to roll over from the Switch 1 to the Switch 2. I don't know if Nintendo's said anything about that, but I would just assume they don't. That they'll want you to buy everything again. Nintendo's got a pretty awful track record for that kind of thing, so. Yeah, I assume backwards compatibility to not be a thing for all consoles, pretty much. Why is the sound staticky? There's not even any sound to begin with. I don't think Z Team 2, oh, Steam 2, will be coming anytime soon. Oh yeah, because it's, well, yeah, because the Steam Deck library would just be identical to the Steam library, right? So if you did end up getting a Steam like a Steam Deck 2 later on, then it would still be the same. You'd still be having all your games in the same Steam library. So yeah, I would assume that would roll over. Nintendo's model historically has been less that your game purchases are attached to a account and more that they're just attached to whatever console you purchase them on. Yeah, precisely. Do you have any idea where the ball is just gonna go? Yeah, I'm just guessing randomly VHS. It seems to just be random. I had this idea that maybe it tried to kick in the opposite direction of you. And maybe it does, and I just don't have the timing worked out. But I kind of think it's just random. And it moves so quick. It moves so quick that there's really no hope of reacting. It seemed for a while like it kind of favored the left-hand side, but I think that that was just an illusion. What a strange game. It's pretty terrible. So the trouble is on every level, the number of shots reduces. Like on level 1 there's 10 shots. You always have to block 3 on every level. But like on level 1 you only have to get 3 out of 10, and then level 2 it's like 3 out of 8. And when you get up to 4 it's 3 out of 5, and then when you get to level 5 it's 3 out of 3. You have to get all 3 shots perfectly. And I assume there are only 3 levels in the game, or only 5 levels in the game. But the only way I'm gonna beat level 5 is if I guess the 3 shots perfectly. So that means what is that? 3 factorial? What are the odds that I get it right 3 times in a row? I guess that's not that many, right? It's like a 1 in 18 chance? I don't know. I'm bad at math. Have you tried threatening it? I find that electronics respond quite favorably to threats of violence. Well, the soundtrack is good, though, Pokemon says. Punched your TV? A $1,500 TV? Oh my goodness. Did it work? It's a pretty pricey piece of electronics. I would be eager to exercise more care. This is already lost. I mean, the thing is, if I want to try and beat it, I have to guess round 3 with 100% accuracy, or sorry, round 5 with 100% accuracy. But I have to actually get to round 5. I turned off the game in shame and disgust. You might end up being the first person to ever finish the game. Maybe. There's some of these in this collection where I'm pretty sure I'm the only person to ever finish some of them. Oh. I got an Aston Martin commercial as if I could afford the Hot Wheels toys even. Isn't that the car James Bond drives? At least it doesn't seem to kick it down the middle. Yeah, so I only have to guess left or right. All right, I never have to guess middle. That's a silver lining. uh, Depends on which one you're referring to. Yeah, I guess that's true. I'm sure he's been through a lot of different cars. Since it's great opportunities for product placement, right? I'll never understand being rich enough for that kind of product placement to work. To work on me, right? I'll never understand like that sort of thought process. You know, like if I see James Bond using a product, my thought is not, "Oh, that must be a nice product. I should go out and buy it." My only thought is, "That's a product I will never afford." The Bond I'm familiar with is Pierce Brosnan. He always drove a BMW. I have a at best a sort of passing familiarity with Bond. I've seen like maybe half of the movies, but they're kind of the thing where like they've been on like more as like background noise than something that I've actually like actively watched and paid attention to. If James Bond used stuff within my budget range, he'd be escaping the bad guys on a used bicycle. Yeah, if James Bond used stuff within my budget range, he'd be MacGyver. Uh, it's nice when the ball just completely. It's nice when the ball just completely misses. I always like MacGyver better anyway. Buffalo says. I don't actually remember. I don't actually remember the show. I just sort of know. I just know the character is like a sort of a general pop culture touch point, but I don't actually really like know what episodes of the show are like. I I have. I actually own the entire series on DVD though. I found them all. I think it's 7 seasons. I found them all at a thrift shop. I haven't watched a single one of them, but they're on a shelf upstairs. I have that I have that kind of thing in me where I have that kind of thing in me where, like, if I see a complete set of something for sale at a thrift shop, I become exponentially more interested in it just because it's complete. If I'd seen like half the series there, I wouldn't have given it a second thought. But because it was the whole series, I was like, yeah, I should pick this up. You have a new mission in life, and it's going to involve a lot of Richard Dean Anderson. I'm guessing that's the actor. You know what? Frownie hasn't watched the Ewok movies. I haven't. Oh, wow, is this FIFA 86? You know, this is probably the soccer game. Like when it comes to soccer games, this is probably the most I've spent in my entire life playing a soccer game. It was one of those shows my mom let me watch as a kid because he was a nice guy in the show and avoided violence as much as possible, Buffalo says. Well, that's good to know. Maybe when our boy is a little older, I'll be even more glad that I bought him. Used to watch a lot of it. VHS says first few seasons are actually pretty good. Is Frownie binging Stargate SG-1? Tuesday says. Thank you for the lurk, Bort Jams. Hope you find some good food. What am I doing? I'm never gonna beat this. You can jump? I mean, not that that helps me pick the correct side. Happy Tuesday, Tuesday. Yeah, that's the thing. So I have this jump ability, but there's really no way for it to help because the only way for it to help is I have to know which direction the ball's going. And there's still no way for me to know that, so you gotta have Mike Tyson reflexes to beat this game. It's just pure RNG. And then sometimes it doesn't even matter because sometimes the game itself misses the goal and I just get free points for nothing. And it's not like I'm not upset about that, but I would gladly trade all of the free points that I could ever possibly earn. Like, I would gladly trade those for a reaction time that was actually doable. Because really, it just literally is. Just pick a side and just hope it goes to that side. Hey, Lord Malachite, welcome in. Long time no see, I know. Had so much garbage going on. How's the jank going? When you said had so much garbage going on, I thought you were referring to me and my game selection. I'm sorry to hear that, Malachite. Hopefully things are on the upswing for you. It's good to have you back with us. And, I mean, it's going all right. We've only played 2 games tonight, and, what is this? I got a roll of duct tape on the back of my couch. On the back of my chair. Where'd that come from? What was I saying? Oh, yeah, we've only played 2 games tonight, and they've both kind of been impossible, so, you know, that's a little sad. Game number one is just so janky that it makes it too tough to beat. And game number 2 is pure RNG, so I just have to guess which side this ball is going to go to and get it right more than I get it wrong, and it's nothing but guesswork. The Caterpillar game felt more possible. I made it to level 5 in this once, somehow. Yeah, there is literally no skill in this game. Wait a moment. Can I pause buffer? Can I cheese it with pause buffering? Nope. The thing is, this doesn't work because if I'm holding left or right, I can't unpause it. So I have to unpause and then press left or right. So even if I know which direction it's going in, I can't move. I still can't move fast enough. Oh, it's horrible. Oh, I get confused. What an incredible game. It's too fast. The game is impossible. Yeah, it's pure luck. No good. No good. Oh, we have a raid coming in. Yaden, welcome in. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to 50 video games included. A night of a night of the jankiest jank. Hunter Dylan, welcome in. Thank you for coming along. We're playing goalkeeper. I've got to block all the soccer balls from getting into the goal. And the thing is, the reaction time is so narrow that it's literally impossible. It's literally impossible to play by reaction. Instead, I just have to guess left or right and just let the RNG determine whether I win or lose. This game is something else. Hopefully you had a good time tonight. Was it more Yoshi's Island, or what was on the menu? We'd love to hear. The best of times, the jankiest of times. Looked like being on the right was helping me out a lot more than being on the left. This is why Game Shark was invented. Is that 3 in a row to the right-hand side? No good. No good. They're all going over there. They're literally all going to the right. Now I'll move over here and it'll finally switch. More of the island, finishing up World 5. Right on. Yaden has an excellent stream, my friends. I can highly recommend adding him to your follow list and heading over in that direction, keeping him company. He does a bunch of different things. Has done, what was that other game you were playing? Were you playing Vampire Survivors a while back? I think that's what it was. He's been working on he started a quest to defeat all of the V Rising, that was it. I knew it was a vampire game. I didn't remember which one it was, though. I was there for a little bit of that, but lately he's been working on Yoshi's Island in a quest to complete every Super Nintendo game. A fantastic library to go through, and Yoshi's Island is a strong entry. I really love that game. I've been lucky enough to catch a bit of the playthrough. Yeah, V Rising. I couldn't remember what it was. Gave it a shot for a bit, but got bored with it after a couple of weeks. I know that wasn't really your typical thing, but it seemed like you were working on it for a while there. Sorry for all the static. This is a plug and play. This is 50 video games included. It's a plug and play console, and unfortunately my copy of it is somewhat damaged, so it gets a lot of static in the audio. Even when there's no sound, even when it's a silent game. I think we're going to move on to the next game, my friends. I got really close to beating this one time, but only one time. And I don't think I'm getting any further. As you can see, I'm doing a whole lot here. This game's very engaging. Hey, we made it to level 2. Hey, Derek, welcome in. Hope you're well tonight, my friend. Welcome to 50 video games included. We're playing Goalkeeper right now. As you can see, it's a really strong entry in the collection. I've pretty much given up. All I'm doing is sitting here bending a paperclip while I wait for the game to play itself. Wrote out a Christmas list tonight, Derek says. Your sister asked for one? Right on. Sometimes I'll put like a wish list on Amazon if people are asking me for like suggestions. If they want to give me something for the holidays. I'm a pretty tough person to shop for gifts for. Because my interests are pretty specialized. Alright, my friends. I wanted to beat that one, but I don't know. Goalkeeper is just pure RNG. So we'll try the next one. Well, let's look at teleport. Title screen looked promising. Alright, so I appear to be this little pink mushroom. This might be good. We might actually have an actual game here. Just collect the hearts and avoid the things? Oh no, I died? Why did I die? Where am I? I guess it teleported me somewhere not safe. Okay. Oh, I see. All right, I see where that took me. Yeah, it teleports. Some of them send you somewhere not safe. That doesn't mean you can't go there, but you have to pay attention to where you're going. Game over. What was this one called? This is called Teleport. This is looking good. This is looking good already. A valiant effort for a truly trash game, Cows says. Thank you, Cows. Playing more Mario 64 tonight, up to 48 stars. Well done, Derek. I didn't know that would work. Let's go. Stage 1 cleared. So the big trouble with this, though, is that, like, I have no way of knowing if the other side of the teleport is going to be in the path of an enemy or not. Like, I don't... there's no way to know where they take us until we go through it. And sometimes they put us in the way of danger. Nice. Oh, there's also a time limit. No! Bogus. See what I was talking about? Put me in the way of danger. Twice! And I don't even know. The other time, I don't even know where it put me. Oh, over there. This is gonna be, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough because I have no way of... I just have to trial and error some of this. Oh, no. Well, this one seems like it's actually beatable, though, so we're gonna be... Yeah, get yourselves a snack, my friends. We're gonna be here for a while. Look both ways before you cross into the unknown. Always good advice. I think there's a glitch in the Switch Online version of the game. You can't get to one of the water levels. That's not good. I went in a circle. No. I see, I already forgot. I already forgot where that one puts me. Oh, that's bad. No. Any board jams, welcome back. Where's my left arm? Well, that was, in case you didn't notice what happened there at the end, I got killed while inside the teleporter device because it didn't teleport me out of the way of danger quickly enough. Hang on. From the top. I got really lucky there because I did not plan that appropriately, and yeah, by all rights, I should have been toast there. I don't want to lose a life on stage 1. Donkey Kong Land 2. I played Donkey Kong Land 1. That game was a lot of fun. But I don't know the other games in the series. Okay. Actually don't know where this one takes me, though. Alright, that's not the worst place to be. Let's go. Stage 3 cleared. See, it's really not that bad, except for when the teleport puts me in the path of danger. Which I have a strong feeling is going to happen on this stage. Like right there. Alright, well now I know where it takes me at least. There's no way. There's no way to do this one. You can't get out of there. Hey, Vitamin Chi, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I like the concept of Donkey Kong Land, but they made the backgrounds too detailed and it was easy to lose enemies in it. I don't recall having that problem, but I played it on the Super Game Boy, and that probably helped a bit since I had the advantage of having it on a great big TV. If I were playing it on the actual Game Boy, might have affected me a lot more. Yeah. On the on the Super Game Boy, I don't feel like I had a big problem with that. I had a deep fried turkey sandwich at Arby's. It was yummy, Derek says. Right on. A restaurant's the only place I would trust to deep fry a turkey. My brother-in-law is intent on doing that himself for Thanksgiving this year. I have concerns. Oh. Hopefully he has an actual deep frying device and is not just trying to do it in a big pot on the stove. Otherwise, I would be very concerned as well. Deep fried foods are so delicious, but they're such a hazard. They're such a hassle and such a hazard to do at home. I foresee fire and pandemonium this year. Oh, be safe, cows. Maybe get your family an early Christmas gift of fire extinguishers. maybe show up to Thanksgiving with a lot of fire extinguishers with bows on them. That was an accidental teleportation, so I'm glad I survived. He's a great cook, but not known for his patience. I can't figure out where to go. Oh no. I'm going in an unnecessary circle because I didn't pay attention. Okay, fortunately, it gave us some extra time. Ah, I hate this game. This is impossible. This is impossible. You can't get out from behind the thing. There's no way to do it. It's teleporting me to the top middle is where it's taking me, by the way. As you probably can't tell where I'm actually going. But I can't... You can't move to get out of there before it destroys you. Sean, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream tonight. Welcome to 50 Video Games Included. I'm 0 for 3 tonight. I'm 0 for 3 tonight with this collection. I keep all the games seem to be impossible. It's not treating me very well. It says you were playing Marvel Snap. I don't know what that is. my initial like thought is maybe it would be something like Pokemon Snap. Oh, you drive where you drive around taking pictures of Marvel heroes. You know what? They could actually do that, right? If you played as Spider-Man, because he's a photographer. So a game where you sort of bounce around town as Spider-Man, taking pictures of other heroes. That would make sense. It looks like it's a card game, which makes even more sense. But I like my idea. I would play that. Just trying to click through and check out your page here. That's where I saw the screenshot of the game. Let me make sure I give you a follow. So teleport here is a top-down sort of just walk around sort of, I guess, puzzle game. I guess it's a puzzle game. But unfortunately, I'm finding out it might be impossible. This game might actually be impossible. Because the enemies kill you on contact, and sometimes it teleports you into the path of an enemy. And on the stage that I just made it up to, it seems like it teleports you into the enemy's path without enough time to get out of the way. So it may be curtains for me with this game. I don't want to get over there to the bottom left anymore. There we go. Got the metal cap in Mario 64? Right on. GG on the progress, Derek. I don't think this stage ever puts us in the line of an enemy. I think I can pretty much go through all of these without too much of a worry. No! Oh, I disagree. I was trying to press right. Ah! I got stuck. I got... It's all because I said I didn't have to worry. Now it's one fewer life for the next couple of stages. Life is not good. So far, all 3 games we played tonight have been pretty much D-pad exclusive. The button technically did something in the goalkeeping game, but we didn't need it for anything. Oh. Rip the run. The buttons do nothing in this game, and they did nothing in Wildworm either. So this stage is my PB, and I think it may be impossible to clear this stage, because the next place I teleport is going to be in the top middle, where that enemy keeps bouncing up and down, and I think it might actually be impossible to get out of there without taking a hit. I haven't managed it yet. I've tried it several times. But your character's, like, hitbox, I think, is actually, like, I get hung up. It looks like... It looks like I should... I teleported onto an enemy. It looks like I should be able to run out and move out of the way of that enemy, but I don't think you actually can. I don't think you could actually do it. Just diagonal movements are not possible. I can't remember how to get up to the top right. 50 plug and unplayable games. Yeah. Oh, that's a good title. I have to remember that and actually use that for the stream one night. Plug and unplayable. Oh, yeah, lucky there. I timed that wrong. I got really lucky that that just chose to miss me. Let's go. How dare I tarnish the good name of 50 video games included. The collection, the 50 video games included, definitely starts stronger than it ends. The overall quality of the collection diminishes as time goes on. It's true. It starts strong. The first, because the first 9 out of 10 games are all really solid. And then just the further along you get, the more non-completable games you run into. Excuse me, just more and more non-completable games. And those are just heartbreaking. It's just heartbreaking to run into them. There are some, some of the late games in the collection are still good. I really like Jumping Kid, and that one was, that's game like 45 or something. So being late in the collection is not a sure sign of low quality, but I'm really striking out tonight. There's just no getting out of there. There's just no getting out of there. And it's mandatory. It's mandatory to try it. Yeah, I don't think this one's beatable. Our boy Icarus flew too close to the sun. Alright, well. We've only got 2 left. Let's go ahead and move on. Vigilant. Looks like a space shooter. It's a 2-player option, but we won't be able to take advantage of that. Cross your fingers, everybody. Whoa. No! Ah. The enemy didn't get me. I crashed. We have a gas meter? Maybe the enemy did get me. Did you ever beat that pizza game? Pizza Tower? The one that looked like a 90s cartoon where you run up the walls? I'm still working on that one, actually. I did beat it. I made it to the credits, but I'm still doing some of the... Oh, game over. I'm still doing some optional challenges to complete my playthrough. There's one boss, the final boss in the game, I need to defeat damageless for one of the achievements, and that's pretty tough. And there's also a late like a post game bonus level that unlocked that I need to go through and get a S rank on that one. There's another pizza game. Well, there actually, I mean, that's the only one lately. There's actually a pizza game in this collection. One of the games in this collection is called Pizza Boy. So I figured you were talking about Pizza Tower, but I wasn't 100% sure that you weren't asking about Pizza Boy on this plug and play. It looked hectic. And Pizza Boy I did finish. That one was actually beatable. Oh. But yeah, Pizza Tower. Pizza Tower is great. I'm really close to being done with it. But it's just the last few achievements I'm trying for are pretty tough. Is this randomized? Oh, nice! The spread gun is mandatory. We cleared a stage. The spread gun goes from stage to stage with us. I missed the money. My gas is running low. Okay, money refills our gas. And that is going to be mandatory. Because, yeah, my gas is running low there for a moment. Spread it and forget it. No! I must drove into a bullet. You can tell when you're at the end of the stage because things get real quiet. No, no! Rip the Deathless Run. I'm powered down. I'm powered down. Soundtrack of the year. Been pretty... We're getting pretty unlucky with the soundtracks tonight. Isn't Wildworm? I think Wildworm's the only game so far that's had music. Oh my goodness. What a disaster. It won't drop any more spread guns. It's sabotaging me. What a shame. What a shame. It all fell apart. Frustrating. From the top. Cool, more static. What? And the buttons all started doing just random stuff. This is infinitely better than the soccer stuff. I mean, at least it's an actual game that we can play, right? The soccer game is easily the low point of the night, right? Because I mean, teleport was playable until it wasn't. Wildworm was only ever barely playable. This is easily the best game of the night. If I lose a life on if I lose a life on stage 1, or if I complete stage 1 without finding the spread gun, I really should just restart the whole game. Because I'm not gonna make any progress without the spread gun. What? Like goaltended excitement and joy? Wasn't letting any of that pass. I couldn't figure out the word goaltended for a moment. I thought she had invented a word. What do I have to do? What do I have to do to get the spread gun back? I think it comes from those enemies that are shaped like flowers that come flying in real fast at the diagonal. I think only they can drop the spread gun, but they come in too quick to react. I just have to be lucky that my shot lines up with where they're going to fly, and then be lucky also that it drops the spread gun. Right there was a good chance, but it didn't happen. Been known to make a few words up as I go. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes, you know, sometimes the standard set just won't cut it, right? Went to the wrong game. You know, I had a good feeling about this game, and it's just completely turned to trash. Vigilant is such a hardcore name for a game, Cow says. Does somebody drop a spread gun? I'm getting really annoyed. Finally! Oh my goodness. I'll probably instantly die. That took so long. That took so long to find. And it wasn't even dropped by the enemy I expected to drop it. It just came out of nowhere. No. Okay, it's the enemies that look like old-timey airplanes are the ones that drop the spread gun. I was wrong about what enemy drops the spread gun. But now I know where to go looking for it. No, none of them dropped any money. I don't want to see what happens when we run out of gas, but we're getting really close to seeing what happens when you run out of gas. That's better. Game, like, it's like the game was helping me out for a change. Wow, those cannons. The cannons are like the most perilous enemy. And there's a lot of them all of a sudden. My gas, no. So when your gas runs out, you just fall to the floor and die. But you don't lose your spread gun. You don't lose your spread gun if you die to no gas. That's interesting. Stage 7. Stage 8. I was trying to get that plane. It was pulling off some amazing maneuvers to dodge my bullets. I mean, really, it was just floating lazily up and down. But from my perspective, it felt like it was doing some incredible things. Stage 9. I have a bad feeling that this might be an endless game. Since the stages are randomly generated and they're all the same. This may very well be one of the endless ones. Yeah, we'll stick with it and keep playing it as if it's got an ending, but the random nature of it makes me feel like, no. There may be no end to find. Yeah, there was no way I was going to make it through those cannons. One or two cannons I can usually handle without the spread, but any more than two and it's pretty much game over. Stage 10. Thank you for the lurk, Sweesh. No, I ran out of gas. Oh, yuck. Gas was not even anywhere on my mind. The thing is, like, with the gas, like, it's either I'm gonna get gas or I'm not. Like, there's nothing, it's not like I can, it's not like I can fly more slowly to conserve gas or anything. Like, either the game is gonna generate dollar signs out of the, it's gonna generate green planes and dollar signs out of the green planes, or it's not. And there's really nothing I can do to influence that. So when I die from no gas, like, it's just a dice roll, really. No. Oh, how was I ever supposed to deal with so many cannons? This is my final life. Rip. Alright, my friends, it's been fun. But I think it's about time to call it a night. I hear rumblings from upstairs happening. So I should probably get up there and see what's going on. Help out Jelly and Baby Man. But thank you for being here, everybody. I hope you've had a good time. We kind of pulled some bad games tonight. Vigilant's easily the best game. We got pretty far. I don't know that this game is beatable. It seems like there's a good chance it just loops forever. I mean, it'll probably crash around like level, 98, like they sometimes do. But I don't know that I have the strength to make it that far. We might try this one again, though, just to see if it ends around like level 12 or 16, then it might be doable yet. But if it goes on past 20, then I'm pretty sure that it is endless. Or, for all practical purposes, endless. But that means there's just one left, so next time we play it, we'll be finishing it up. And we'll probably do that later this week. I can never speak with certainty about my schedule. The baby situation makes me very unreliable. So thank you for your patience with that. But ideally, I would be back again on Wednesday night and Thursday night. Thursday night will be Janksgiving. So we'll hopefully play a bunch of... Hopefully we'll play some different plug-and-plays. If I can make the Thursday stream. Thinking Friday we'll probably play Dark Souls. So yeah, maybe Wednesday, Dark Souls, and Thursday, more plug-and-plays. And we'll finish up Pizza Tower. Pizza Tower probably have to wait till next week. Good night, Frownie. Have fun with Baby Man. Good night, Zergling. Thank you for being here. Bad games, but it's always a good time with good company. Hey, thank you, Cows. Very kind of you. Thanks for showing us more of the wonderful 50 video games. Yeah, we'll finish it up next time. Probably Thursday. Probably Thursday. I'm going to send this over to Blackthorn. We haven't seen Blackthorn in a little while. Got some F-Zero 99 happening in this direction. I'm no good at F-Zero 99. But Blackthorn can probably show us how it's done. Be well, everybody, until I get to see you again. Probably won't be here tomorrow. But like I said, Wednesday, Thursday, Dark Souls, plug-in plays. Hopefully I'll see you again real soon, my friends. For tonight, we're all done for tonight. It's time to head out. Let's go on an adventure.